G'day Spurs fans, Paul Hotspur hippie here, the only psychedelic soccer show on the internet. I hope you're all well. I'm very tired today. And it is a blistering 38 degrees in old Sydney town, which is 100 degrees Fahrenheit in old money, or if you're in America. So pretty hot today. So it might be a quick video today before my tan develops. It's pretty tiring doing the watch along last night. Didn't get too much sleep afterwards, but hey, that's the price you got to pay. I guess the short version is I thought we played well. I don't like using words like unlucky, but it was two freaky moments I think that gave Villa the win. But I thought we played well. I thought we looked good. The lineup, I guess I was surprised that Romero got injured in a pre-match warm-up. But even though that's a dark side, the brighter side is that how good was it that Kevin Danso was ready to go, and I thought Kevin Danso had a really good game, really good game. Mickey van der Ven was captain for the night, did a great job defending. If I was going to be a tiny bit critical of van der Ven, and I don't know if this is valid or not, I'm just seeing in the last couple of games him just losing his cool just a little bit, which is fine, but my gut's telling me that he's losing his cool, or he's doing those super aggressive, mistimed tackles, we'll call them that, when it's not. I don't know if the game really calls for it. I'm all for a bit of biff and a bit of welcome to the game touch-ups, don't get me wrong, but I just think you got to do them at the right time and the place. But look, I mean, that's chicken feed. I think overall he did really well. We had Jed Spence starting the game again. I thought he did well enough. Vicario in goal. Look, I'm sure people are going to point the fingers at him for the 2 goals, but I don't know. It's just one of those things, isn't it? I thought he did look pretty solid from set pieces. I know he gets that pointed at him, that accusation level at him. Oh my Lord, it is so hot. But I thought he was good. So the 2 shots that Villa scored from were very good shots. I don't know if they really showed much apart from that Villa. I don't like Aston Villa. I think they're dirty bastards. And they were doing a lot of typical Villa shenanigans. Time wasting, rolling around. And then the referee says, get off the pitch. And then all of a sudden, it's a miracle. Lazarus has risen. And they come back on the pitch. So there's loads of that crap going on. I don't like Villa. Midfield, look, Bentancur. I think Bentancur's really getting a bit between his teeth, man. He's always been a good player, but I just like what he's doing at the moment. And Paulinho, possibly a bit quieter this game. But not, nothing earth-shattering. And then we had up front, 4 people up front, was it? Which turned into 5 in the second half. I'll get onto that in a bit. I think Wilson Odegaard, man, he's got some good feet on him, that kid. And our front line, I know it's getting flack, but I'm seeing them getting better and better each game. So the rewards are going to come. And Odegaard, I think, has a real good pair of feet on him. He makes defenders think, He doesn't just do, what Brennan Johnson was doing last year. He's not doing it quite as much this year. We just run down the line and get the cross in, which is fine if you've got the pace to get ahead. But often the time that, you're on a break when you're doing that sort of thing. So I think Wilson Odegaard's one-on-one play. He's second-guessing the defenders, making them unsure of when to commit. And I'm really enjoying it. Xavi again, improving, and Kudus, man. I mean, if this guy gets any better, what's going to happen, eh? Are we going to be able to keep hold of him? God, he was fantastic last night. And every time he gets the ball, he can take the piss. He's a take-the-piss player. He can just stand there with the ball, and players stand off him. They just don't want to come near him. It was hilarious watching him play last night. It was like, oh, shit, Kudus has got the ball. I'll make it look. I'll pretend I'm doing something, but I won't really be. So good game by him. And look, we opened the accounts early. A fine goal by Bentancur. I think the corner came in from Tell, which is a good one over to Spence, back in, and then Bentancur was a great finish. Yeah, Bentancur, man, well done. Oh, that's a meaty cross. Who's it on the far post? Oh, yes! 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 It's a fucking goal already early in the day, and who got it but little old? Yes! Rodrigo Bentancur. 1-0. Great goal by him. And not too long after, we had a goal disallowed for offside. I didn't see the offside. I'm assuming that's right. I didn't sort of dwell too much time on it. I was excited that Kudus scored a goal. It was taken away, but that's football in this modern world. And look, there were periods of the game where we were totally dominant. And even though when Villa had a bit of the ball, it wasn't like, this isn't like Tottenham of, you know, the last couple of years and prior to that. We're not making, you know, those bloody stupid mistakes that end up losing us goals or losing us games. We're not doing that. We're showing a lot more discipline, which I think is a sign of a team gelling together and understanding each other. You know, when it becomes more of a cohesive unit, all working as one. And I can see we're doing that. And I like what Thomas Frank said in his press conference afterwards about, you know, we attack with 11 players and defend with 11 players, and that's what we're doing, and it's showing signs. So, you know, even though the goals aren't quite coming from the front three, they're going to get there. And like I've been saying, if we're scoring goals, they're doing something right, aren't they? They're wearing out the defence, causing issues, making them second guess all their decisions. So I think it's all good, man. Now, moment for concern. We beat Aston Villa last year at home. We lost this game. So the Dreamometer, unfortunately, perishes by 3 points, taking us back down to +4 over last year. Now that can turn around in a blink of an eye when we start hitting all those games that we actually lost last year and turning them over. But, you know, our league position is, I think, 5th or 6th at the moment. Liverpool lost. You know, this is what makes it hard to take as a fan. What makes it hard for me to take was we win that game last night, we go into second place. And it was a game where destiny was in our hands to do something. But, hey, you can't have it all your own way in football. So yeah, I'm gutted and disappointed we didn't win, because I think we played enough to get something more out of that game. And even as the clock was winding down, I thought there was time for us to get something out of it. Not to be. I thought the referee, what's his name, Simon Hooper, was bloody atrocious. And I even during my watch along, thanks for watching the watch along, those who joined it. It was a lot of fun. But you can tell when a referee's against you. One indicator for me is there were 7 minutes added on at the end of that game last night, and it started off with a period, I think, of a Villa player being down. And I knew, I called it, I said the referee will blow his whistle on the second of those 7 added minutes, not taking into account anything else, and exactly what you did. Martinez is the ref's gonna blow bang on 97 minutes. You can guarantee your fucking house on it. This cunt. 9 seconds, 8 seconds, the ball won't touch the ground. Referee's just gonna whistle. There we go. Time's up now. There he goes. What a prick. What a fucking prick. So Simon Hooper, I think we've had problems with this dude before. I ain't impressed with him. But I'm not blaming the outcome of the game on the referee as usual, because it was 2 good strikes by Villa against the run of play. You can say we deserved the point, we deserved this, we deserved that. Just as you can look at all those useless stats that people go on about, which were heavily in our favour for that game last night. Don't matter though, the only statistic that counts is goals you score and goals you concede, and in that account we lost 2-1. So the Dreamometer is back down to 4 points. I'm hoping that starts creeping up again soon. We've got a good couple of games coming up. Monaco, see all the tax cheats. And I think we're playing Everton, the resurgence of the Moisire. I think we'll put that to bed. I think we're good. I think we're in good stead, man. And, you know, you've got to remember a lot of our players are still, you know, we've got a lot, it's still a young squad. We've got some great experience in there, no mistake, like Paulinho, Bentancur, brilliant. But people are going in too hard, way too hard on the likes of Tell, Odebear. I just, as I'm not watching any Spurs stuff at the moment because it quite frankly makes me sick as a Spurs fan, watching any of it. They're all such bloody experts. Why aren't they in football then? They sit there on their cameras saying, we should have done this, we should have done that. Hey, at the end of it, I found it to be quite an entertaining game, frustrating obviously, disappointing, but I enjoyed it. I thought we gave a good account of ourselves, and I still think that we're growing as a team. And I'm very positive of the future. I mean, it's too early to say the quad's on, but the quad might be on, mightn't it? Anyway. Anyway, till next time, folks, I'll say peace and love, and come on, you Spurs.